I wanted to do something extra special for Wanda's 60th birthday. She absolutely loves being near the lake, listening to the peaceful sound of the waves. So when I heard about Lungovita Beach Retreat, I knew it would be the perfect spot to take her to celebrate. We stayed in one of their amazing geodesic domes, which offers the ultimate glamping experience. These cozy, dome-shaped tents come with a panoramic window, comfy beds, and all the comforts of home, but with the feeling of being immersed in nature. This was our first visit to Lungovita. While I had an idea of what it would look like, driving in, it was a little more rustic than I expected. The white dome units look much better than the tents, but on first impression, they seemed a little too close to each other, making the area look a little cluttered. Thankfully, first impressions are not always correct. Stick around to the end of this video where I'll share my thoughts, comments, and tips if you plan to stay here. We spent some time walking along the shore of Lake Erie, taking in the calm rhythm of the waves. We explored the grounds at the bottom of the cliff by the lake, where nature felt even more alive and untouched. One of the best parts of our stay at Lungovita Beach Retreat was finding peace and truly unwinding with nature that was all around us.
Gotta give it a go. How was the
We took full advantage of the relaxing amenities, soaking in the hot tub, checking out the sauna, and went swimming in the heated pool, which felt amazing after a day of exploring. It was the perfect way to reconnect with nature and each other, making the experience even more special and serene. We found a perfect spot at a picnic table near the lake, where we opened a bottle of red wine. It's one of Wanda's favorites, and we shared a simple charcuterie spread. It was a peaceful moment, just the two of us, enjoying the fresh air and the beautiful scenery. You can fully immerse yourself in the beauty of nature with their complimentary bikes and kayaks that they provide. Whether you're biking to a local winery or paddling in Lake Erie, there's plenty of ways to reconnect with the outdoors. Enjoy what the retreat has to offer. As the day came to an end, we gathered around our fire pit. The flames were a perfect backdrop to the peaceful sound of the night. We listened to crickets chirping in the distance. And at one point, we were pretty sure we even heard an owl hooting. It was a perfect way to wrap up a beautiful day, surrounded by nature and celebrating Wanda's special milestone.
Happy birthday!
As I mentioned earlier in the video, I'd like to share my thoughts, comments, and some tips if you plan to stay at Lungovita. This video is not paid or sponsored by them, For our 2-night stay in a 5M geodesic dome, I paid $514.14, or $270.07 per night. I do think that was kind of pricey for a glamping experience and accommodations. It was a holiday weekend, so I do expect that the prices were a little bit higher. As mentioned at the start of the video, driving in on the grounds, I thought I was a little bit underwhelmed. Given the price I paid, I anticipated a much more upscale experience. The retreat is still under construction. It's a work in progress. They do have a 5-year plan, and it does appear that they're working to create the space that I already expected. And when I first saw the geodomes, they seemed quite close together, making the area look crowded, cluttered in many ways. I do wish the domes were spaced a little further apart for more privacy. It would be much easier to disconnect and enjoy nature if your dome neighbor wasn't so close. I'm trying to be open-minded. I really like what they're doing there, and I really want them to succeed. They just have some work to do to get there. The geodomes are very nice inside. The mattress was okay, perhaps a little too soft for my liking. The pillows, well, they were a bit too thin. Next time, I would bring my own pillow for sure. Having AC in the dome, that was really great. That's really made it a glamping experience. The domes have electric outlets. We brought a Keurig machine and make our own coffee in the morning. I'd recommend you do the same thing. It looks like at one time they had some jacuzzis on property, and they're being replaced by hot tubs. They have one by the pool, and there's going to be 2 that are right in front of Lake Erie with some really good views. The pool deck area could use a little bit more shade. Perhaps adding a few umbrellas might help. The retreat is adult only, no kids in the pool. And I must admit, I really enjoyed this. It was very peaceful in the pool. The no music policy, at first I thought that was a little bit odd, but I really do think it works at the retreat. I do kind of wish, though, that around the pool area they were able to pipe in some background atmosphere music. I really think that would help. I know when we go to Florida, the Disney resorts, they do that. It's just in the background. It really does help create with atmosphere. Something they really should consider. One thing I really should address, and it's not going to happen all year, perhaps in the summer months and late fall, you're going to hear these loud bangs, sometimes as often as every minute. Bangs almost sound like gunshots. I know some people we were talking to are wondering, what was that noise? Well, that is actually coming from the wineries, and the wineries let off these loud bang noises to scare away the birds from eating their grapes. So it's out of control of the resort, the retreat, but it's something to be aware of when you're there. The resort has a great view of Lake Erie. Really, it's just nice to stop, sit down, and just enjoy what you can see when you're there. Overall, I really enjoyed our stay there. Rather than dwell on the small issues, we did relax and unwind. What you saw in the video was exactly what we did and how we felt when we were there. The retreat, it's not owned by a corporate. It's an idea, a concept of a couple local entrepreneurs who have an idea, a vision. They've made some mistakes, and I think they're trying. I really want them to succeed, so despite some of their shortcomings, I certainly would go back again. And if you have any questions about the resort, please just leave them in the comments section below. I read everything and will respond to any comment or question that you do have. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does mean a lot to me. Also, please consider subscribing to our channel. We're doing a lot of travel videos over the next year, a lot of adventures, and we'd like you to be a part of them. Thank you so much for watching.
Late night strolling, far from home, and horizon looking like a sunset dream. Midnight talking, water crashing, evening feeling like a postcard scene. 'Cause it's just us two, dancing with the moon, my arms wrapped around you.